Today we're crafting 5 of the most overpowered swords you could ever find inside Minecraft. In order to get these overpowered swords started, we can't just craft with a regular crafting table, even though we have one right here. We've got to go inside that crafting table and get ourselves a super-sized crafting table, because we can't fit anything mega overpowered on this grid. We've got to step it up a notch. In order to do that, let's take our crafting table here, drop it in the center, and then pull our 8 diamonds, and we're going to place these, you guys guessed it, because it's the only option around the outside of the crafting table. And right there, we have our ultra crafting table. Let's grab that and get rid of our regular crafting table. We don't want to use you anymore, buddy. Take that boy out and toss him over the edge there. Let's place down our ultra crafting table, and that gives us the ultra crafting table grid, which is going to be used to craft all 5 overpowered swords. The first sword we're going to craft is going to be a sword of invincibility, and this thing we're going to put to the test, but it is insane. We need nether stars, a stick, some diamonds, as well as some bedrock. If you guys aren't familiar with how we get our bedrock, go watch some of my previous crafting videos to get the pick that actually mines bedrock. Inside of our ultra crafting rig, we're going to take 1 diamond and drop it in the corner over here. Then we're going to grab our stick, place that right above, and to the north and to the east of the stick, we have to drop our bedrock in. Not all the way though, we're going to leave 1 block open on either side. Now going up from there, we want to place nether stars all the way through to the corner, and then around both sides is where we're going to drop our diamonds. You can see there's 3 slots on either side. That is going to be the diamond slots. And there we have our invincibility sword. Hold this baby up, and that gives us insane health and armor. You can see we drop it, and we still maintain our invincibility, but when we equip it, we get even more health while it's equipped. Now, we gotta put this to the test, and the first way to test this thing is going to be get on top of this house right here. Now, jumping off of this house, had things been regular, we would take some damage. But jumping with our invisibility sword, not a single bit of damage taken. Let's get even higher, and let's see if we can go all the way to the top of this mountain up here, and from there, we will jump off and see if we take any bit of damage at all. Just gotta go through the long process of actually climbing up, which it's a good thing I've been inside a lot recently because I am getting weaker. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. But making our way to the top, finally, I can stand here at the edge, and boy, does that look nerve-wracking all the way down there. I'm feeling confident, though, with this sword in my hand. Just looking at all those hearts makes me feel even more confident than I've ever felt before. Let me know if you guys think I'm gonna take any damage. If you think I'm gonna take some damage, click that like button. If you don't think I'm gonna take damage, click that like button. If you think this sword is one of the most overpowered you've ever seen, comment down below. Here we go for the jump. Here it is right here. No damage whatsoever. But do you think we can test this even more? Let's go to max height. Just go around and collect some blocks here, and let's get even higher than that, guys. And the process to max height begins. Here we go, all the way up. I sure hope we survive this, guys. This is gonna be a rhythm thing to get going as fast as we possibly can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Making it past the clouds. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Almost at max height, I'm sure of it. You can see we're at max height. Height limit for building is 256 blocks. Pull out our super sword here. And here we go, guys. Are you ready? You can't even see the ground right now, but I'm sure and confident we're gonna make it. 3, 2, 1. Cowabungas, baby! Oh, the long drop down through the clouds. Here we go. Onto the ground. Onto the ground. Not a single bit of damage still. This sword is absolutely ridiculous. But, guys, it's not even fall damage that it defends against. obviously, place this bit of TNT down, grab our flint and steel. We're gonna light that and then take out our sword and absorb the entire blast. Ready? Light, sword, stand right on top of it. Not a single bit of damage. Nothing at all. And the whole ground is sayonara. This sword is ridiculous. We're gonna hold on to this because we're gonna need this sword for everything that's coming up in the future. I want to make sure that we've got our invincibility sword on hand because what we're crafting next is going to get very, very, very intense. Holding the sword, we've got regeneration unlimited, absorption 10. We've also got 20 plus 20 max health plus 10 attack speed plus 100 armor toughness, 100% knockback resistance, and we're going to need all of that because the next thing we're crafting is an overpowered TNT sword, guys. Opening up our ultra crafting table again, drop a TNT in the corner, then place our stick down, and on the other side of that stick is where we're going to put our creeper head. And then using 4 stones, 2 on the right side and 2 up above, or north and east if you say that. It's just weird. If you guys say north and east instead of up and right, it's just weird. Let's move on. We've got 9 more TNT, and this is going to alternate all the way up to the corner, just like that. And kablam, we have a super TNT sword. This super TNT sword, on top of looking magnificent, is incredibly, incredibly dangerous. In order to test this thing out fully, though, we've got to stick around till night, let some zombies and skeletons get out and be right in front of us so we can start swinging this thing around like crazy and put it to its full power. Open here and let the nighttime come. The moon is rising now, and we have night vision thanks to a passive perk from our overpowered invincibility sword. All I gotta do now is wait till we see some zombies venturing out, and we're gonna get after them, guys. Here we go. We found our first zombie. One whack. Completely turned to TNT. Another one. Whack. TNT. A third one. Whack. TNT. Where do we got another one? TNT. And this ain't it. This is only half of it, guys. Let's turn a couple of these to TNT. And then the best part of this is going to come to life. A little TNT guy, thanks to the little zombie there. We got a bunch of TNT zombies all around. Light this guy up. Now watch. Let's take our flint and steel and light the ground and then see what happens when all of these have been turned to TNT. We've got a little graveyard here. We've got another graveyard over there, and the ground is lit. Spread. Did I not light it close enough? I gotta light it closer. Test number 2. Correction. Light. Oh! Instantly exploded. Oh my gosh. Light him right underneath. 3, 2, 1. And it blows up. Now, I gotta pull out the invincibility sword to recharge my health. That was a close call, but we can light all these guys on fire. I wonder what happens if we place a TNT next to him and then light our TNT and then pull out our invincibility sword. Will they both blow up? Ooh, they do. And we drop more TNT. From just that load of zombies right there, we got 12 TNT, which we can then use to place next to other zombies. I apologize to the village houses for this damage. Place our TNT down next to this zombie too. Oh, we are going to cause a significant amount of destruction. Light it up. Invincibility sword. Stand here because no worries whatsoever. Bring it on, Minecraft. Oh my gosh. This TNT sword freezes them all in place and is also extremely overpowered, but this is not it, guys. We've got damage, but how about riches? The next sword we have is expensive to craft, as you can see by my layout here, but it is worth it. Or at least we're about to find out if it's worth it. Open up our ultra crafting table, and we are going to craft the ultra diamond sword. In order to craft this ultra diamond sword, we do need 6 diamond swords, as well as 9 blocks of diamond. But the amount of diamond you're going to get from this sword is going to, hopefully, be more than that. Take our oak logs, drop them in the corner, and then above and to the right, place 3 diamond swords, 3 above, 3 to the right, and then we're going to place our beacon in the center, and then just like we did with the TNT sword, we're going to place our blocks all the way up of diamond to the corner, and we have our ultra diamond sword. Putting this thing on looks almost like a spear. When you whack with it, it kind of looks like you're stabbing, but this thing is going to affect the zombies in the same way the TNT sword does, but instead of dropping TNT, we're going to be getting loads of diamonds. Still using our passive night vision from our invincibility sword, run into this field of zombies, and we turn them to blocks of diamond in one whack. We can easily turn all of them into a block of diamond. Now, the best part, of course, isn't the sweet diamond graveyard that we're creating. That was 2 in 1 whack right there. The best part is going to be what happens when the day turns back to light. I kind of want to craft like the most beautiful graveyard I could possibly craft, and this graveyard here looks pretty sweet, honestly, the way it is. It looks like they were trying to get up to my ultra crafting table to get the same amount of power that I have. But of course, these zombies will never behold these 5 overpowered swords. Now, daytime rolling around, headed into my graveyard that I've perfectly designed, using my diamond sword, whack these guys down, and they are going to drop us loads of diamonds. That was 63 diamonds from one of the little guys. Let's see what one of these big guys gives us. Oh my gosh, a full stack of diamonds from each. So despite this taking loads of diamonds to create, guys, this is an unbelievable amount of diamonds that we're crafting or obtaining right now from going through our graveyard. That was just 3 guys right there, and we already have 4 stacks. Or maybe it's 1 stack per zombie, and we killed 4 of them. I lost count. There we go. Oh, we actually got ourselves one of the guys? This might be a glitch. We're literally holding one of the dudes right now as a stack of diamond. What do I do with you? Drop you down? He's floating now. Forget him. Move on to more diamonds. I'm getting greedy over here, guys. I want as many diamonds as I can get. This sword is insane for how rich it makes you. Easily, 1 whack, freeze everything. They're defenseless, and then you can go after and just farm diamonds left and right everywhere. This one does run out of durability. You can see a little bit. It's lightly damaged, but for the return you're getting on your diamonds, you'd be able to craft these left and right, back to back to back to back. We have got invincibility, destruction, and riches, being able to farm our diamonds. All we need now is our second to last sword, which is going to take our adventures to the express lanes, and this is the Sword of Flying. Now, this is the most complicated sword to craft, but it also is insanely cool. We're going to use some of the diamonds that we got from our handy dandy diamond sword, and we're going to place 1 phantom membrane in the bottom corner, then place our stick, and then we're going to place a block of diamond above and to the right, and then above the block of diamond on top, 2 feathers, and to the right of the block of diamond to the right, 2 feathers. I feel like I'm just circling my words. My tongue's getting tongue-tied. In the very center of this sword, we place the elytra, the wing. Let me know if I'm just saying it completely wrong in the comment section. The core of this sword is always right at the center, with the TNT, with the diamond, with the invincibility sword. And then on either side, we're going to take 3 diamonds all the way up, above, and below, and 1 diamond right at the tip, and then 2 more phantom membranes placed right down the center, and that is going to give us our Sword of Flight. Now, having this sword is going to make things way easier to get around. It works very similar to the elytra wings, except all I've got to do is press spacebar to launch into the sky, or your jump key, whatever that is, and then press it 1 more time to glide around. You can see right here, jump into the sky, it launches us way up, and then we can press again, and we safely glide wherever we want to glide around, just as if we were using the wings. We can make our safe landing wherever we want, come in safely, here we go, and boom, safe landing. As you can see, 1 more time, jump into the air, and then press spacebar again, and we begin our glide. Go into third person. You can see I have no wings on right now. This is all the sword that's allowing us to fly around like this. I do have to be a little bit careful though. Even though this sword is insanely powerful, if I jump into the air and then I take it off, I gotta put it back on and press space again in order to not damage myself when I hit the ground. Be very careful when using this sword. It can get out of hand very quickly, but also it's insanely fun to just jump around, but it is going to give you a very, very high jump. Of course, we have saved the best for last, guys. Drum roll, please. The final sword is so overpowered. I'm not even sure if I should show you guys how to craft this thing because it is absolutely ludicrous. But hey, we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna do it anyways. Open up your crafting table. This isn't more difficult than the Sword of Flight, but it is way more powerful. We're going to drop one nether star in the corner, and then instead of using a stick, we're going to use a trident and place that right as the handle to the sword. And then to the up above and to the right, we place phantom membranes again. And the core of this sword is a Eye of Ender. Drop that right in the center, and 2 prismarine shards. One goes above, one to the right, and the rest of this sword very similar to the TNT with a slightly different design. We're going to build it up using horn coral exactly like this. And we have our lightning sword. Now, be very careful when wielding the lightning sword because you can launch lightning at any mobs you want. Boom! Just like that. Set anything on fire. That cow up there, boom! Oh my gosh, this is way too much power. Anything we want to light on fire, guys, is just instantly done. That sheep over there, the range is insane as well. Can we get, how far can we shoot that cow all the way up there? Let's back up and see the range on this thing. Okay, I see the cow all the way over there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I didn't have a direct line of sight. I think it hit the rocks and got me. That's a lot of power, having the power of Zeus in your hands. Let's get back and fix that. We've got a load of zombies chasing us right now. Let me get out into the open so you guys can see. This sword of lightning now is going to allow us to shift and jump and hit all zombies in a 10-block radius with lightning. Watch this. Boom! All of them down. Easy. Take out our invincibility sword so we don't die really quick because they're getting onto us. But we wiped them all from the face of the planet just like that. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below which sword you liked the best. We've got the Sword of Flight, the Super TNT sword, the Ultra Diamond sword, the Lightning sword, and the Invincibility sword. Let me know right now which one was your favorite sword of all. These were insane.